Hi everyone. Yes, Douglas again. This is another episode of the life of the student athlete. This is a story between two worlds, trying to share the story of student athletes coming from different countries here in the US to chase their dreams. So here today I have a friend, a very good friend of mine that I've known from a while. So yeah, this is kind of gonna be like a friendly story. I know more about his story, but today I want him to share his story for people to know the sweat, the pain, the blood, everything that we put in to achieve this dream. So I'll let him introduce himself today. Aki, boy, you know.
Hi, hello. My name is Akwasi. I'm a student of Lincoln in Missouri, but right now I've transferred to University of Dayton in Ohio. I play
Yeah,
as a center back.
flyer, you're a flyer
So
now.
I'm a flyer now, from a blue tiger to a flyer. Happy to
Yeah,
meet you
congrats
guys.
on that though. Congrats on that.
Thanks, my bro. Thanks. At least you did a little job for me. I appreciate, man.
Nah, bro, I just love to do it for the boys.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. I appreciate,
I
man.
mean, we'll get to all that, but like, yeah, right now I just wanted to take me through like life back home before getting here. So how was it?
Bro, don't ask me how was it. You know how it is back at home,
No,
man.
I know, bro. Like me, I know your story. Like I was there with you, so I know everything. But like, I want you to also like, yeah, I feel you,
Guys,
bro.
when I know back home, it's different. You have to run, wake up early in the morning, run, depending on where you are coming from. You can have practice at 8. You have to leave your place like 5:30 because the traffic was
Crazy.
was was big. It was big and very hard coming back from Ghana. And especially I'm from the northern part of Ghana. And everything, every fortunate thing is in the southern part of Ghana, which is the capital city. So I have to leave home, come to the capital city just to chase my dream. It's not a big deal though. You know, sometimes when you are chasing the dream and you're not seeing results, you feel like you want to give up
That's
and
the
it's
toughest.
hard.
Yeah,
But at least when you see people who believe in you, sometimes you'll be like, no, I have to keep on fighting, fighting. And okay, some time ago, it's guys, you will be on the hill running just to get that endurance to play. So
yeah,
back home, we were not fortunate to have a lot of opportunities like down here.
yeah.
So it was very difficult. Yeah, it was very difficult playing back home, trying to just get a green light to come here. It wasn't easy. No opportunities, a lot of talent, but the opportunity is less. No connections, nothing. Just God, hope. That's all
Yes.
we had. Yeah. So you just work hard, then you
Mhm.
pray for the best.
I always tell people that like the best talent are still in Ghana. I always tell people like
Yeah, for us, we are just fortunate.
stop. Yeah. So like, let me take it back to those days that I used to go on private sessions with you, working out and all that. Like, how was life back then? Like, in terms of finances, how I know, like, I know I don't want to be the one telling the story.
Yeah, don't tell them, bro.
Like, I want you to say, like, after practice, how was meal after practice? Like, all that, going back to Willie
Guys,
and all that, like, all those stories.
guys, guys. Sometimes. So you wake up early in the morning going for private practice 1v1 with him, and you know him, he's very skillful. And as a defender, this guy will put me through a lot of change of directions and stuff, bro. Then right after training, we had this one person, really mommy, big shout outs.
And more me
You-
too.
Yeah, mommy, you go to them be like, Gabron, I'll say.
Oh, bro.
Then he knows that we want to eat something. We just go and get some little breakfast with some bread. Then whilst we are eating that, we have some rice packed there in the rice cooker, waiting for it to be like, it's
Ajikwe.
on. I just can't. That's the time. You'll be waiting for it to say, "Cat." Then,
Yeah, bro.
bro, that was basically what we were doing. So you just spend time after practice so that you will not try to eat as a normal person, morning, afternoon, evening. So you try to, we
Yeah.
call it BTs. So you spend a lot of time talking with William and the other guys so that you skip breakfast, then you eat you eat lunch just because you didn't eat breakfast because you use that moment to talk and chat with friends. And it wasn't
Yeah.
like we wanted to chat because we wanted to skip breakfast, bro.
But the more you
was
sit
hard.
alone, you think about all those stuff. So like
Yes, but when you are
this
with people, you forget you
stuff.
are hungry.
Yeah, bro. Like those days, like right now, like I sit here and when I remember all those days, like I laugh. I'm like, damn, boy, we went through all those days and like finally we are here. So like
Yeah,
I know, I know, like me, my journey was different. Like
yeah, yeah,
all started through Williams and all that. But like, how did you get here? So the process of getting to school and after getting to school, the visa process and all that. Tell me
bro.
about.
That's wild. So back then, Lincoln University, their assistant coach Aaron Boateng, big ups to
Mhm.
him. He's from Ghana, and I had an opportunity to just play a normal special game with him. So he knew me. He saw my
Mm,
talent. He was like, "Yo, man, I like how you play, but I'm not around at the moment. So I'm gonna get in touch." So it was after my high school. I was there one day and he called me like we used to talk a lot on Instagram. So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come to Ghana. I would love to meet you." And I was like, "Okay, fine." He came, we met, and he gave me the opportunity. He was like, "This is what we want now." I mean, I'm an assistant coach for Lincoln University, and my coach was a center back.
okay.
And I vouch for you that you are the one who can fit for us. So I was definitely gonna come for you. And the sad thing was he was coming for his dad's funeral, and he used that opportunity to just meet me, talk, and was like, "Yo, are you ready to come?" And I was like, "Bro, I just want to leave Ghana because it's hard. It's hard. We've been trying, we've been fighting. So if such an opportunity has come and you think it's worth it, why not? I wanna try that." So right after he came back to the US, we started everything. I got my I-20 sent to me. Then everything was on point. Then getting a date for interview was a different thing. So I was thinking of other countries, but I was like, no, just let me hope for the best that I'll get a date in Ghana. Unfortunately, I got a date in Ghana. That was 2025 February. Then I went to interview, bro. Going for the interview was a different level. We believe in spirituality back in Ghana. So, bro, days before, man, them will be praying. Where are the poor people? God help me, God help me. Because if,
Yeah,
if, if, if you think about the money you've invested in this, you're just praying that God will allow this thing to go through. I'm sure God just showed me mercy because we are never perfect, but He showed us mercy, bro. I went to
yeah.
the interview and everything was successful. I remember the counselor asking me, "How did you get this opportunity?" I'm like, "The coach came to Ghana to watch my showcase. He came for a showcase and saw me play and was like, 'Yo, I like the way you play.' And he gave me his offer, and I felt it was a good offer, so I also agreed to that." And the counselor was like, "Okay, okay, that's good then." Then some other different questions is like, "Yo, congratulations." Oh,
That's
that
the
feeling
part you
was
want.
different. What?
That's the part you want to hear, bro.
Yeah,
Guys get denied, like it's crazy. I know.
bro,
I remember
bro.
mine before my interview. There was two guys in front of me, and you know when they are talking, you hear them. So like there were
Yes,
two guys that got denied right before me. So I was like,
bro.
I'm not
Damn,
gonna get this. Yeah, I know, bro. That part,
bro,
that's what you wanna hear.
bro. She took my passport and she was like, "Okay, congratulations, bro. I forgot my documents on the desk. I was going back. I wanted to run." And she was like, "Yo, come back for your documents." And she started laughing. She knew, yo, I'm happy. I really want to come. So
Bro,
that's how it started. Hey,
bro,
bro.
documents on the desk, bro.
Oh, I forgot everything, man. Because no, 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 no. I want to leave. I want to leave before she changes her mind. Oh, man.
Bro. So yeah,
Eh,
fast forward, like when you got to the US, like what was your first culture shock? Culture shock, like when you got here, what was your first experience that you were like, nah, this is different. This is different. Like,
Okay, so when I go here, I'm not gonna say even to my current state. When I got to the airport, bro, you could see the difference, like how things are done.
yeah,
Like they do things different. But back home, I remember when I was coming through the airport, bro, everything was like, yo,
messed up.
everybody's moving everywhere. I was like, but when I got to Philly, because I dropped at Philly airport, bro, everything is in order. Like By the time I got to the checkpoint, my bags were already there. I was like, wow. Everything was on point, everything was nice. I was like, okay, this is good. Then when I got to my on my way to my state, I was like, what? The roads. I was like, yo, this is a different level. Just the transportation system, the roads and everything alone, nature. I was like, wow, wow. I'm in a new place indeed. Yeah.
Oh, my boy's
So that
network.
was it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So when you got here, I know you played only one season at Lincoln. Like that's the last
Yeah,
season. So,
yeah.
before I actually ask about the soccer aspect, I want to ask about the school. So like comparing school here in Ghana, how is the difference and how have you been able to manage it?
Bro, it's a huge difference. Back in Ghana, there are a lot of resources that you don't get in schools. But here, I got to Lincoln. It was a weekend. I go here. It was a weekend. Then the next morning, I was taken to campus by the assistant coach, bro. I just went for my student ID. Right there, I was given a laptop. I was like, "What is it for?" And they're like, "Yo, man, you need it for school."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah."
Crazy.
Then on my card, I remember they told me, "Okay, so you can go for meal throughout the week at the students' cafeteria." Everything was different. That's even before studies or teaching started. That's a
Yeah.
normal thing, the first experience. Then when teaching started, bro, limited number in class, 30. I'm like, why? Are we in a kindergarten or some primary school there? Because I had back back in Ghana, my friends who were in the university, they'll be like, yo, we can be
Yeah.
like 500
In a class, you
students
get
in a
this.
class.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Then here, like we are 30, maximum like 35. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And the instructors are they are very friendly. They allow you to share your opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you are dealing with your friends, but back home you cannot even talk to
No,
your no 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 no.
I don't remember ever talking to any professor back in University of Ghana. Like I never got the opportunity to. And like you go to a class and it's like 800 people in the class, 500 people in the
Yeah,
class. I'll be sitting at the back. I don't even know what's going on in
back.
the class. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's like
funny enough, over here, before even the classes started, I remember almost all my instructors knew my name. They were like,
yeah, yeah,
I was like, how did they even know my name? Not knowing we are limited. So they would
yeah,
just mention your name. Hey, Akwasi, and I was like, what's this? Then they will be asking you a question, tell us about yourself. I'm like, what? They know me already?
yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that's
Ghana,
one thing. That's one thing. Yeah. Then they will you see some of the students they want to ask questions and they will raise their left hand and they'll be sitting. I'm like, yo, Nadiani,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I was talking to Mas about this thing. I'm like, like just I think 3 days ago or 4 days ago, me and Mas was talking about this. Like we were talking about like people who cannot live in the US. Like see those people back home that would be like, me a senior man, me a senior man. Like like yeah, like there's a lot of cultural differences. Like kids can
Yeah,
talk to people with their left hand. They can give something to you with
like
their left hand. That is not a problem. But like if you do that in Ghana, bro, you getting slapped. You
slap,
know?
bro. My
Yeah,
one of my teachers, I remember that was university. She was like, yo, ask any question, and I used my right hand. Then she said, okay, she mentioned my name to answer the question, and I stood up. What are you
yo,
trying to do? But I saw my instructor laughing after the question. Then she was like, why did I stand up? And I'm like, yeah, this is how we do it back home. So I'm used to that. And she was like, no, 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 don't worry. Over here, you can sit and talk and everything. I was like, what? Back home, you're talking to your teacher and you're sitting down, bro. No, leave the class or 10 lashes at your back, man. You're
so,
about 10, what?
oh, bro.
bro.
Yeah, right. It's
That's
crazy
how,
though.
that's
Like
how,
some
that's how, you
things.
know, right?
Yeah, like one thing about that, I feel like the one cons of that is like here they allow it allows the kids to be free. They don't talk with any fear. Like we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
with fear. We are very mindful about the things that come from our mouth when you're talking to
Mouth.
adults, and like so like sometimes it restricts the things that we say.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
you wanna actually say some stuff that within you, but like you feel like maybe it's an adult.
yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
you don't want.
you don't want to offend them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
like, I feel like that's the bad effect it has on us, but this
Yes, yes.
the the people from here, it helps them in a way that it makes them like
They are
very
very confident.
very confident. Yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah, that's one.
Like
Yeah, that's one thing I realized. Yeah, that was one thing I realized. So
yeah,
later, I remember after 2 or 3, yeah, after like a month or two, I started getting used to that. So my instructor can just call me and I'll be comfortably sitting and I can talk to them like it's a normal conversation. I'm like,
yeah,
yo, that's good. Yeah.
yeah. So like let's take it to soccer. Like
Huh?
since you came here, how has it like what's the difference? Like how the style of play, the coaching style, and everything. Like take me through it.
Bro, you know, we those from Ghana, we play good football. We like to possess a lot.
Mhm.
More of short passes,
Yeah,
penetration passes, breaking lines and stuff. But bro, when I got here, my coach was different.
yeah.
It
Set.
was different. Different, bro.
Yeah.
You give 1, 2, 3 passes, take it long because that's his style of play. He has
Mm.
sharp wingers, so that's
Okay.
what he believes in, bro. It was so difficult for me. He had to call me to his office, sit me down, show me videos of some of his past games that he got the results from that style of play, bro. And it was so difficult for me because I'm used to this from childhood to
Yeah.
this age. I only know of possession
Mhm.
play from the back, and
Yeah.
that was the hardest thing I faced on the pitch when I came here in terms of soccer, bro. It was so hard for me in terms of running, whatever gym. I was used to it. We used to do that back home. So those things I was used to that. But the tactics, the system, bro, I was suffering. Take a long, had it, and I was like, whoa, Nadia said me. So he was always like, I remember there was a time he was like, yo, why are you trying to disrespect me? Why are you trying to be arrogant? And I was like, Coach, I'm not being arrogant. It's so hard for me. I want to do it, but it's so hard for me. So please give me some time. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm going to adjust. And I remember after a game or two, I got to know that, yeah, I'm getting used to that. So he had to always remind me, yo, do the right thing, do this, bro. So that was how it was. I wouldn't say I didn't like it. We got a lot of results because we went unbeaten this season. So it was kind of nice having the results, but he will tell you the game of football is not about playing it. That's what my coach he will tell you. He said the game
Yeah.
of
It's
football is not
about
about
winning.
playing beautiful football. It's about winning.
Yeah.
So later I had to change my mentality and adapt to his. It wasn't easy, but bro, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
that's how
I
it was
had
here.
that same problem in my second coach at Tech.
Mhm.
Like the first
Mhm.
coach, like wanna play. The
Mhm.
coach that brought me, like
Mhm.
he wanna build up from the back. Like we didn't even
Okay.
have yes, so like we had a good team, like good squad. So like we will play through you, build up from the back. These short passes, like have patience with it. And like the second
Mhm.
coach that came is like he doesn't care. He thinks winners win, you know. And like
Yeah.
the funny thing is he's getting the results, so you can't even be mad.
Yes, that's the thing. My coach was getting the results. We can score somebody five,
Yeah,
4. Then he will call after the game. He'll be like, "Man, you see it, you see it,
yeah.
you see it.
He's
It's
getting the
it's
results.
there,
You
yeah.
can't even
The
be mad at him.
identity." He'll
Yeah.
be like, "Respect the identity, bro."
So like it was new to me. So that was that was the biggest challenge at that time.
Yeah, that was my biggest challenge too. It
Yeah.
was my biggest challenge.
And I understand that. I
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
understand. So like with the
That was very deep.
transition, sorry, were you saying something?
Yeah, I said that was very difficult. That was my biggest challenge.
Yeah. So let's talk about the transition process. So like being able to settle down with school, working. I know you just started working, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, like a month or two ago.
yeah, so when you started working, combining classes and working and practice and all that, when you were in season, like how was it? Like, was it easy, tough? Were you able to
Bro,
find the balance easily?
bro, it wasn't easy. But thanks to my boss, at my workplace, he's kind of flexible. He'll be like, yo, football and academics is the reason why you are here. This job is just to help you get yourself certain things. So don't stress yourself a lot. Find a day, time that you think is suitable for you, then come to work. So the funny thing is, he is giving you this flexibility, but you have to remember that the cash is not gonna come if you don't make up the time.
Yeah, you need it.
So so it was kind of difficult. You go for practice. Most of my practice was in the morning. So right after practice, I'll just come and rest. And most of my classes started in the afternoon, like from 12 noon going. So I'll just go to class, then find a time, go to work, like spend 2 or 3 hours over there, and come back. And when the season was on, we were only practicing once in a day. Once in a day. It was only Tuesdays and Wednesdays that we were training twice, which is we will go to the gym. So
Uh-huh.
when the season was on, we were training only once. So it was kind of flexible. But when it was getting tough after we were getting closer to win the conference, it was
Yeah.
left with like 3 games. Our coach, we had a video session, and after the video session, he was like, "Guys, I beg you, we want to win something. So now you have to risk your jobs." Bro, it was like, "What? We have to risk our jobs?" And it was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
So now, if you are working 3 times in a week, you have to work like one or twice. And even if you're working like 4 hours, you have to work like 2 hours. And now the next rule was like no job 2 days before again. I was like, what?
That's tough.
That was tough, man. So we had to
Like
sacrifice
the only thing I
all
do
that.
is I don't work on the day I play have a game. That's the only thing I want to do.
Bro, we're not working two days to a game, 2 days because we were getting closer to winning the conference and we had already qualified for playoffs. So he was like, yo. And he personally called me. He called me on the phone. He was like, yo, you are one of the core members of the team. So have a lot of rest, recover, because you know what's at stake. I was like, what? So it took me like hours to process everything. Like, what? So I'm not gonna work. How am I going to get certain things? Because back home, yeah, per se a bottle so katachi for per se a bottle so you need you need to get some cash to get some stuff that you need. So I was like, wow. So it took me some hours to process it. And I was like, okay, fine. If this is what he wants me to do, I'm gonna do that. So I would say after that meeting, I was working like once or twice in a week, and I was working like only two. Yeah, I was working twice in a week, and just for 2 hours each. I was like, what? 2 hours, bro. So I wasn't getting anything, but at least on the pitch, I could see that I have a lot of talent and everything. But with academics, I'm used to. I was already used to that, so it wasn't something new. Yeah, yeah, so it was good.
Yeah. That was good. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the only thing like because you are here for school too, so like I
yeah,
wanna know
yeah,
how you're dealing with that stuff because bro that's the main thing. Because I know soccer will end one day, so we have to make sure we take it serious, you know? Yeah. So aside that, one that's the very big part. Like me myself, I've been a victim. Like so, I wanna know how you're dealing with it. So I wanna talk about your mental health. Like how is it? How have you been coping with it? I know it's a big difference. Leaving home, coming here. One big thing is like mostly like back home after practice, we have friends and stuff. We go and sit at at the hallway, talk, chill. You know, we don't really have any problem sitting alone, and because we don't
yeah.
get to sit alone, you have friends,
Yeah,
so
you'll never be alone. Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff. So like, you don't go through a lot of trauma. You don't do a lot of thinking, and like, there's no a lot of limitations to the things you used to have back home.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like when it comes to things you need to survive, especially like food and all that. So like mentally, how are you dealing with it? How are you coping with this?
Bro, when I came for the first 2 months, bro. I've been here for 6 months. For the first 2 months, bro, it was different. I was like, why was I even dying to come here? Yeah, I'm being honest. I was like, yo, because you see somebody, you say hello, they don't even say hi to you. But back in Ghana, you don't even know somebody, and you guys can chat like you know each other for a long time. But here, you say hello to someone, they will not even mind you. They will just walk off. I'm like, what? What's going
Mm.
on? I was kind of no. So I'll go to practice, go to class, come to my room, just watch some funny Ghanaian comedy on my laptop. You know, Akabeneza and Checheku will make you laugh, bro. I'm watching them. I laugh. Yeah. So sometimes I'll just watch them, and sometimes so I'll just listen to some Black Sheriff hits. Then I'll just that's the best way I was fighting my mental health because it wasn't easy. You don't have any friend, you don't know anybody, you don't know who to go to because nobody's even coming to you, bro. So you just have to be in your own room, your own corner, find a way to make yourself happy. Then sometimes I'll call my boys. You know, sometimes I used to call you, you talk, we make some funny comments, call the other guys, my friends back home on video, we talk about it, things that we used to do back home. So that was how I was handling my mental health, bro. It wasn't easy, but I had to. It wasn't easy at all, but I had to. Yeah. It
So like,
wasn't easy at all.
me, one thing is like I've been able to make friends here like that, if even if though even if I don't have to call, even if I don't even if I don't have to call my boys from Ghana,
Hmm.
like I'll be able to move around like with my teammates. Like I've been able to establish that relationship with some of my teammates. I mean, not everybody, but like some of my teammates have been able to establish that relationship with. Like, do you think? I know you have Ghanaians over there, so like with that,
Hmm.
you are lucky with that. Like I don't have Ghanaians. I've never had Ghanaians on any team that I've been on since I got here. So like, okay, in attack, I had a Ghanaian, but he was also he was a German. He was born in Germany or something like that. So like, he has a Ghanaian parents, but born in Ghana. So like, but he was good. Like the guy's attack was good to me. So like I made some good friends here. I made some good friends here too. So like, will you say you've been able to make some good friends, or like you still like you were only like very close to the Ghanaians that you have over there?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I've made a lot of good friends, and I wouldn't say I don't have friends. You know, I have everybody and their definition of good friends. But I
Yeah.
have people that I know, yeah, you can talk to them, you can vibe with them. But good friends, like good friends that I can go to at any time, bro. No, no, I don't have. It's
Okay.
just my Ghanaian boys,
Yeah.
my Ghanaian boys. But with the boys I live in the same apartment with, yeah, one from Colombia, Jamaica, Spain, then UK. So at least when we are home, we have that vibe. So definitely we are in the same house together. So it was kind of okay. We can vibe and stuff. Friends, like they're outside my circle. No. I didn't really have any because every teammate was kind of okay with me because every teammate loved me. Like they'll talk to me, they'll be like, yo. I used to make them laugh and stuff. So
Yeah.
for that one, yeah, it was cool. But when we leave the pitch, there wasn't anything like good friends that I can move to who can. So up till now, I don't know anywhere in Jeff City, bro. I only know of Walmart, I only know of my
Yeah.
school campus, and I only know of my I only know of my school stadium, gym. Then I know of Capital City where we play the nationals matches, bro. I don't know anywhere. I don't go anywhere. I'm
You've
always
not
home.
been
So
able
it's
to explore the US, like do anything fun outside
no, no,
soccer.
no, 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 nothing. It's okay. Sometimes we used to have some parties in our house. Like after every game on Fridays, we used to have parties
Okay.
where
Okay.
yeah, people will come around and stuff. But bro, I'll be in my room. I'll try to join the party, and the songs is different. The tracks are different from my tracks back
Yeah.
home,
Bro, I used to have
bro.
that problem too. You
I'm
be
like,
at
what's
home,
this?
you're
I'm
listening to
lost.
Spanish music.
I'm lost. It's either they are playing hip hop, yeah, different tracks. I'm like, yo, I'm lost. So I'll just
Yeah.
be sitting, or sometimes I'll be standing quietly watching them, and people will be dancing. And unlike back home in Ghana, you can just go to a party, the tracks will push you to dance, and you can dance with a random girl that you didn't even know. But here,
You can
if
even
she doesn't
have
even know you, she's not even saying hi. So don't think about dancing with her. And here, it seems they read meanings to different stuff. Even if you're kind of too close talking to a girl, they have this perception that something is going on. So I was like, what? If
yeah.
you're being too nice to a girl, they think about something else. The moment you're being nice to a girl, it's either you want to do with her or something else. I was like, now go for it. So I will join the party. I'll just be quiet. I'll be standing. I would say nothing, do nothing, just watch them have fun, dance, 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 dance. So it was I wouldn't lie, everything was boring to me. But later, my teammates, like those in my house, bro, they will never let you be bored. They'll be worrying you, pulling your legs. They'll come to your room, come to the party. You'll be at the party, they'll be worrying you. So I was kind of okay with those things, but bro, I've never explored anything, anything in the US. Nothing. Only football,
That's
academics,
we need,
nothing, bro. Nothing.
we need to come get you when you come to Ohio, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you've got to come for me, take me around.
Felix is there, so Felix also take you out and stuff. So like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, but that boy, I think he's some kind of blogger.
Hey,
He
Felix is
always
good.
has his camera with me. Everything
Yeah,
I'm gonna do, I know he's gonna expose me because he's always recording something. Yeah, but I just can't wait to join him in Ohio. I know, right?
yeah. That's good. I mean, it's good you're going to Ohio though. For real, dating is they have a good program. But like,
That's good.
I'm about to wrap it up. So like, I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to share something we want to share with people that are trying to come to the US to play and study, or people that are here that are going through some mental health problems, some financial problems, whatever you want to tell them. Like this an open floor. Just let's motivate each other doing something.
Guys, me, I'm gonna start from my brothers back home because at least those of us here, at least we have an opportunity. So those back at home, bro, Charlie, boy, you manage there. The better that I'll say Kuruma there. Oh, F, my brother. The person is lying to you. It's never easy. It's never easy. You just have to prepare yourself. One thing I believe is back home we work so hard, so when we come here, it's kind of flexible for us.
Yeah,
And the coaches here, Charlie, they demand a lot. They demand a lot. They demand a lot. And don't let anybody back home lie to you that these white guys are not strong, bro. Don't let anybody, boy, mama be an adult. So, bro. These boys are super strong and tough. Their mentality is tough. Their mindset is tough. Just that we are naturally we are hard workers from back home. That's the only thing that's helping us. But bro, these white boys here, they are super tough. They are strong, and they are nice people. I bet you. I have this guy from Missouri SNT, their striker. We had an encounter during the conference. Then during the playoffs, he came to me and was like, "Yo, we've met again. They are a lot of them are nice guys. So don't be deceived. Don't let someone tell you that these boys here are not. No, they are nice people. But before you can get here, bro, take your academics serious because
yeah.
you are a student and you are a student athlete. So you want to play football, but if you are not doing well in your academics, bro, you are not gonna play.
You're
You're
always
not
a
gonna
student
play
first.
at all.
Always a student first.
Yes, I remember my coach would be like, you are a student first. Take the academics serious. Hardworking, I'm not gonna take that from you because I know Ghanaian boys, African boys are hardworking back at home. Then, bro, you have to hope and pray for it because where we are from, you know the things that can happen. So you just have to pray, 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 and hope that actually God open the door for you. And those here going through mental health, it's not easy. It's not easy. Just find something that you love to do and keep doing it. Sometimes I just hit the gym. Sometimes there are days that I feel so down. I listen to the music and it's not hitting me. I just have to hit the gym, sweat, I pant a little, and by the time I get back, I'll be okay. Find something that you love to do. That's kind of beneficial to you. At least you are doing something to clear your mental health, and you are also getting some benefits. So I think I recommend the gym. You listen to some good music. Try to read stuff and talk to friends, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The funny stuff that we used to do back at home. I think that's the best way. That's the best way that we can. And what the financial for the financial issues, sometimes talk to people because I'm not gonna lie. When I came and I was going through some financial issues, I remember I called you. I called Jaguar. Yeah, Max. I called Isaac Bauer. A lot of them. Yeah, Marco. I called a lot of them, and yeah, I remember all of you guys. You guys showed up for me. So, bro, we back at home, we are each other's keeper. So just talk to somebody. I feel like if you talk to people, but back home they used to say that Uton we are ya na nya no adro. So bro, just talk to somebody. And I believe that Ghanaians are good people, Africans are good people, and even those here are good people. So if you talk to somebody, somebody's going to help you. Yeah, I remember it was getting cold, and bro, I didn't have any sweater, I didn't have any hoodie. And I spoke to one guy of mine in my team, Mo Yanis, big up to him. I was like, Mo, I'm freezing, I don't have anything. I was like, bro, after practice, just come to my car. I went to his car and then gave me a hoodie. Was like, I have different ones. So if you're feeling cold, bro, take this one at home and keep it. So sometimes if you don't talk to people,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get help. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say to everybody, and let's keep working hard and one thing. Remember where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one
All right.
thing. If you remember where you come from, we're gonna work hard every time. Yeah.
I really appreciate you joining me today and
Bad,
sharing your story. But
bro,
I really
bad.
appreciate this. Like you don't know how much
You're
this
welcome,
means.
my brother. I
Yeah,
know,
I
right?
mean,
I know, right?
yeah, this is one thing I want to be doing. I want people to share their stories on here. Like let this be a bridge for people to know. Like you can come here and actually listen to stories of other people and use it as motivation and just
Definitely.
go on with your day. So I really appreciate you coming here to share your story with me.
You're
Like
welcome, my brother. I can't wait to share my story at Ohio with you, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
congrats
I pray it's
again.
gonna be a different experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good luck with that
All
deal.
right.
Yeah, I'll keep
Okay.
an eye
Thanks,
on you.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks. Happy holidays.
So like, yeah, I'll call you later though. Let me hang up this because it's
Sharp,
been
sharp,
40 minutes already.
sharp,
All
sharp,
right,
da, bro.
all
Sharp.
right.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh,